Okay, let's get this going. So, we're looking for that sub 214. Sub 210 would be the ideal. Yep, whatever head I do the first time, it just does not want to keep. Sure, we'll be you. Sure. So yeah, we're looking at sub 214. I've had a number of runs over the last week, and none of them have really contested it. I had one that was looking beautiful, was a good minute and a half ahead going into El Yayo, and ended up losing almost all of that to, actually more than all of that, to loads. I'm sure there was some sloppy play in there in general, but I got super tilted when the first of the two El Yayo loads, the one where you drop off El Yayo, ended up just chewing away like a good 40 seconds of my lead. Now granted, I haven't timed how long that load is normally, but it definitely showed between that load and the one right after it, which is when you drop off Rosa and Shoey.
I asked the rebels to send
over. Both of those went very long, and it drove me nuts. And then Sueño went alright. I'm sure there was slop in there just because I was feeling tilted by that point. I was quite angry at the game. Beyond that, I have had two really promising looking runs that both died in San Mateo, and a couple of runs that have died in Montioc. The deserter mission in Montioc just killed my last run, which, you know, I'm restarting right after right now. So that was my first run of the night. This is my second. We will see how it goes. And
guess we'll have to throw some back. Looks like they're feeling froggy. I'm opening fire. Watch what the hell are you doing? Take cover.
oh, please tell me you did not blow up my helicopter. No, but you're going to.
The emitter's on its last leg.
It hasn't actually blown up my helicopter yet. Okay, time to replenish ammo and leave.
The emitter's getting hit pretty hard, people. That emitter's taking too many goddamn hits.
Complete. That should boost the rebels' morale. eyes on the target. Let's move. Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
Believe me, we are going to spook the target. Like, something fierce.
Silencio. Marche.
That was fucking close. Hold up, they're gonna smash.
Don't know why I did that. It's really not necessary.
Bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
They're coming right at us. Any ideas, boss?
Yeah, we're gonna leave.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Hold up. Fucking hell. Are you Amaru? What's left of him anyway? Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
They've seen us.
Oh, we are way behind. That's interesting. I feel like it's a minute back once we hit this mountain here. And then it's a good
Where are you taking me?
25 to 30 second load slash cutscene skip.
Take it up with him, senor.
This is my second run, so it's a new video, so I haven't said it, but I'm also hanging out in the newly formed Wildlands speedrun Discord. I'm sitting here in the casual run section, so we may or may not have random voices join in. Decently unlikely, because there's not that many of us in the Discord yet, but you never know. Someone might get curious. Wow, dead on. Tenth of a second behind my PB.
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Ooh, we got the church again.
Fire!
Firing!
This is the first time I've gotten church in like a dozen runs.
They know we're
We
here.
got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. We snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
Ready? Open fire.
Fire on these shitheads. Poke the hornet's nest.
Ooh. That is a wide landing. And didn't want to kick the door, apparently.
document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations.
Okay, it's not much farther to run to the other helicopter here, and mine's already at White Smoke, so I'm gonna do that. Especially since this next mission section has been feeling a bit, well, sketchy as of late. 3 times now I've left it with, not 3 times in a row, mind you, but just 3 times recently, I've left here with black smoke on my helicopter. So, having something already at White Smoke, not a good idea.
Hold on.
Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito.
We need the target alive.
Roger that. Well,
Here we go.
got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain.
You may as well kill me now. I'm not talking, carajo.
Well, that's your choice. But with a pair of sick fucks like Yuri and Polito, one day that might be you hanging from their ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm not a snitch, but they just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itaqua.
So call them back to Itaqua. Tell them you've got a package ready.
Oye, Polito. I've got a lamp ready for delivery. Un borrego. Vale.
Sniper!
Okay, about 6 seconds behind. I'll be honest, in all of my recent runs, I'm almost always behind in Itaqua. Seems my PB I did rather well, but in comparison to Shoey, I'm still way behind for Itaqua speed. Like, he got a sub 17
Are you there, Kump?
Wait.
on his current PB,
Fire.
or at least the current PB I know of.
Think I can wear this with my Class A uniform?
Now granted, some of that is just having access to his missile helicopter. It helps out a ton in the next, in
They spotted us.
2 missions from here. Rebellion Rising, that will do. Because he can just easily take out the convoy without any issue. Whereas we're going to have to get a bit more creative.
Nomad here. Sorry for the interruption.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri and Polito have broken their spirit. The fire...
Hold up.
This is the garage. Sound off and you spot Polito's car.
Roger.
I think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer metal. There it is.
We're made.
Eyes on Polito's car.
God dang it. Trying to kill the guy who's running to cover on the wrong side of... Ooh, pretty. Trying to kill the guy who was running to cover behind the end of that way there. I ended up shooting the explosives. I was worried about him shooting.
This car is swanky. And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's Yuri and Polito's ride.
Even if the condoms come standard, it's a sweet fucking car.
I never could understand.
Now I just have to be careful not to crash into anything, because a hard enough crash here will kill this car and fail the mission.
Same dusty towns you were driving around before.
You totally want one of these cars, don't you?
Fancy car, fancy suit, still the same street, so what's the point?
Air conditioning.
Are you there, compa?
Nomad here. Go ahead, over.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri and Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it will give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
All right. Now it's up to Bowman and the activity. They'll check the car's GPS for locations where Yuri and Polito may be hiding out.
Taking orders from Pakatari now?
Qatari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Frag out. Get some.
Watch the truck. We need trying to escape in the truck.
Commo gear's in good shape. We'll pass on the location of the truck to the rebels.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I think I've had to mention this in just about every run, but it's really interesting coming to this mission with helicopter. It's definitely faster by about 10 to 15 seconds, but it has this weird thing where the mission won't actually start, won't be assigned out if I'm in the area, whereas if I fast traveled and then come up here from the rally point that is like right there, then even if I was literally in the jail cell, it would let the mission be assigned. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two, why there is difference for one and isn't for another.
Understood. We're heading to Coca now.
So I'm just gonna hang out right here.
But Coca is still smoldering. Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here.
You okay, hermano?
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remembered that much, and it was quiet. Out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by.
Got a nice matching blue backpack to go with our blue hoodie.
Nomad, we finally got a 20 on Yuri and Polito. The activity cross-referenced the car.
Oh, damn.
With that description you got from the prisoner. They're at a hunting lodge. Rumor has it they use that spot for their enhanced interrogation.
Some of that time isn't real.
Send us the location.
Some of that time was actually Rebellion Rising, and it just didn't go through when I clicked my hotkey. But all the same,
Hands on the lodge. Stay alert.
that's looking real nice.
Move in. Watch those doorways and corners.
I am down a grenade from using it in the Rebellion Rising mission. There's not been anywhere to refill in between there and here. That's convenient.
Tough son of a bitch had out for a long time.
Hey, it's the guy's in the chair for once.
For us to come get him.
For some reason, this guy bugs out often too, and is T-posing. Or just standing. I'm not really sure it's T-pose.
Frag out. Yuri and Polito have been terminated.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge is satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well, I feel fucking great. Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
Yuri is down.
I'll pilot.
I'm good. Crank it.
Well, I guess I have to eat my words here, for once we gain time in Itaqua. We didn't get the sub-17, but only barely.
Bowman, we just crossed into Barvechos.
Good news.
And now we
Slenio sent an account
immediately get
named
back
Pulpo
in.
to Barvechos to check out Nydia
We don't
Flores.
actually care about Pulpo at all.
Word is a hawk. He doesn't let anyone cut any corners.
So whether she's skimming from Sueño or not, Nydia is not happy to have Pulpo looking into her.
The cartel smuggles its profits into Barvechos from Brazil, and the most
The whole
valuable
reason we make that
products
stop
from
there
Barvechos.
is just so that we
Worried
unlock
about to gum up the works.
this call, so that later on, after El Yayo,
Entire process.
when we
Maybe Sueño already
teleport, we
believes
can
Nydia
teleport to
Flores
this
has sticky fingers.
rally point that we're already
You
going to
know
be
for
crossing
sure,
over right
we
here.
need to get hands on Pulpo.
Um,
Our intel places his junior partner and right-hand man.
we do that
named
so
Wagner,
that,
at a station in Barvechos.
well,
Grab
it's
him
the
and make
third
him
closest rally point we can have. The first is in Montioc itself. It's just way out of our way. The second is in Pucara. Again, we never even go into that region until we're already on the El Sueño mission, and by that point it's too late to save us any time. So, this is the best that we can do that is already in our path. So we will teleport there, summon a helicopter, fly from there. When it comes time for the El Yayo mission, assuming this run even gets that far. Because San Mateo has been a killer, as has been this province. Specifically the Deserter mission. Has been very explosives happy. Although I guess technically the real killer has always been Bookhart. It's always been a bad Bookhart after the Deserter requires us to reset once because someone explodes the Emilio.
The senior instructor is rumored to be former U.S. military, but we don't know much more than that. I need you to gather intel on the cartel's training ops and get me an ID on the senior instructor.
Solid copy, Bowman. We'll get on it. One more time. Got a location here in a cartel communications center. The site handles all the message traffic in the province. If we can get in there and hack their message, well, hold on.
Nope. That looks fine. Nope, not fine. Anything but fine. Okay, we wasted a good chunk of time just getting this. And we're going to waste even more in this next section because I lost that helicopter.
I'm getting it now. Wait one. No joy. There's nothing in here that points to their top guy. There is something interesting, though. Looks like they've got search parties out looking for a deserter. One of their new recruits ran off a few days back. They think he might still be in the
I have had to do that exit one too many times now.
Program for any length of time. It's possible he came into contact with our guy.
You think this deserter can give us an ID?
Only one way to find out.
So yeah, we lost a couple seconds trying to get positioned there, and then it cost us even more because even after spending more time on it, we still didn't get positioned in a way that works.
Easy. Come here. Hijo de puta! Talk to me, pinche pendejo. Who's this deserter you're looking for?
I would love to tag the mission that we're actually doing right now, but it really wants me to look at the video for Nidia Flores and Oquito.
Where's this little chicken shit now?
We don't know for sure yet, but we're getting close. One of the other search parties thinks they found his trail.
Where's this other search party? Tell me and maybe I'll let you go.
Okay, chinga.
We're closing in on the deserter. Let's sweep the area where he was spotted and see if we can find him.
I'm surprised we haven't been spotted by someone over in that house over there yet. Normally by now that we would be, but apparently we got disengaged somehow. Now this is a good sign. This means we're on good pace if this convoy is right here. It is annoying. That means we're on good pace. We actually have to go a bit out of our way to avoid the convoy, or else welcome in extra heat, which is, you know, not what we want.
Hold up.
Back the fuck off! You hear me? I'll kill you, I swear I will!
Shut up. From here on out, I talk, you listen. Not if you understand. Now move.
Okay, I was literally holding my breath from the time we landed there until the time we actually got off the ground. Now, I've been cutting that a bit, like to the northwest of where I need to actually be. Realistically, we kind of just have to head straight north. But doing it that way has stopped the cars from spawning in, and I'm not positive, but it seems to have positive effects on the load time here to not have those extra enemies chasing after us.
You want to get away from the cartel, Emilio?
Because this load time can often go quite long. We will see how it does. Just this last run that still died here in Montioc, is what the gold split that my splits are currently comparing against are, and it saved like 35 seconds. And I bet the vast majority of that was just the load. Unfortunately, the load is not cooperating today, or at least not as cooperative this run.
Gave us a name, Carl Bookhart.
Dude's an
But
American.
we did still gain time. Not much time. 1/10 of a second, but there you go.
No fucking way.
Bowman's getting confirmation now. She'll get back to us when she knows for sure.
Okay, I've been practicing a new strategy, which is emulating something Shoey has been doing.
There's got to be some intel we can pick up around here.
Shoey will go up to the Choza Padre silver mine, and then summon a bike, which will appear right in front of the mine entrance, get on it, and then go through the entire mine.
You were right. His 214 has
I
been
can't do
harassed
that, I
by
can't summon a bike yet.
75th Ranger Regiment back in 03.
So,
Discharged in 06.
instead I'll steal one from here,
I'm getting the notion he's
and while this will waste some time driving, we also, it doesn't waste as much as it seems like it does, because we want this call to finish. Once this call's finished, that's when the actual Bookhart mission gets assigned and available to us. If we're in the mine before that, the mission won't, like, not assign like some other missions, but it will, it does have this checkpoint right at the entrance of the mine, so if you're already past that checkpoint when it gets assigned out, then you have to come back to the front of the mine. Which can waste a lot of time, as Shoey and I are both familiar with.
No, take cover. Opening fire.
That got close. Just realized I forgot to do this. We want a parachute. We want a grenade launcher, and stamina is not a bad idea either. Next, let's get that grenade launcher on this gun, because that is the entire reason for having this gun at all. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Still have a minute and a half before we are behind on Bookhart here. I guess it's like a minute now, but... Now there is two major benefits to using the bike. First of all, it's faster just to get through, but second of all, your squad just hot drops in with you. They immediately end up wherever you
Training is Bookhart doing.
get off the bike.
Carrier recruit learns is what it's like to kill a human being. Bring in prisoners, make recruits take turns on them with hammers and machetes. Sometimes it's men, sometimes women, sometimes it's little kids. And the recruits know that if they hesitate, they're next.
You think you can take me, asshole? Bring it. Wait. Come on, operator. Get.
Good work in Montioc. Losing Bookhart's gonna have a major impact on the cartel's training program.
Santa Blanca's best troops are going to be stretched thin to try and cover for the loss.
Okay, Bookhart down,
Security and get us one step closer to El Muro.
Damn right. The cartel's been calling the shots.
and we did it faster. Beautiful.
Now, finally, we're starting to push back. Keep at it.
We got him. Bookhart's
Now, one of the risks that comes with using the bike is actually also related to one of the benefits, which is your squad teleporting in on you. Occasionally, your squad just goes down, just entirely. They will quickly die to all the heavies that you've grouped up around wherever you are,
But instead of killing his kid brother,
which can be troubling, because if you go down then, well, there you go. That's mission over.
Even better. We know where the Plaga is. Let's wrap this up. I'm tired of executing.
Why am I still hunted? How? God. Wow. Shoey has switched to a strategy of just killing himself, which I was actually in the perfect position to do because I naturally went down once in that mission. And just trusting the load to be shorter than the amount of time it'll take to get unengaged there, and in that case, I think he's probably correct. I don't know, the loads are so inconsistent that I tend not to trust them if I can help it. Like, unless I have
I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle.
timed it myself a bunch, and am very confident in the load being faster, I I tend to avoid
I
any
got it. I'll
fast
fly.
travels or things that'll cause loading screens, just in general. But there are the occasional things I've tested myself, and I'm 100% positive are faster.
Looks like we riled them up. They're gonna make
This
you
is
back
Nomad.
up.
We're on the ground in Ocoro. What have you got for us?
Ocoro is the heart of cocaine production in Bolivia. The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Ocoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre, and greasing the wheels for the cartel. Not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Ocoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Ocoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Ocoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that happens, we grab him and use him to get to El Yayo.
Getting an upload from Bowman. Looks like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
Nomad, put a pin in whatever you're working on. I've got a mission coming through that takes top priority.
What do you need?
I'm tasking you with support for Operation Watchman.
Support?
I know this guy. Don't give him any shit, or he's liable to feed you your own liver. Patching him through now.
Here's his house. Plaga's making a run. Hold up. What the fuck is that? Weed smoke?
Smells more like crack rock. Say what you will about La Plaga. Dude knows how to throw a going away party.
Nomad, this is Matchwood.
This is beautiful.
How do you read?
Matchwood. Read you 5x5.
I'm in country without my usual team.
I have no clue what shot me
Girl
there.
says you're pipe hitters who know the neighborhood.
It was a waste of time to go back regardless.
Make it happen.
I'm gonna want somebody to watch my back. I'll drop you a line from this position.
Roger that.
Look, this is not the time to be playing cowboy. Tread lightly. Don't drop any box unless I give you the word. You copy?
Understood. This is a stealth op.
Matchwood out.
It's like we're riding shotgun with Sam Fisher. La Plaga down. Repeat, the plague is dead.
It's only a matter of
Okay, we
time
lost about
before
10 seconds there.
finds out his little brother's gone.
Hopefully we can
But
deliver news in person.
we did get
Buddy
the
of mine, he went to
perfect-
9 Security. Worked with Fisher on a K&R in South America. Said he was a real hard ass. Hold on.
There we go. Skip the Paladin 9 line too. We did get the perfect setup for the Sam Fisher dialogues that we have to worry about.
Remember, don't be seen, don't be heard, and don't drop any bodies. Familiarize yourselves with Bowman's briefing on Santa Blanca's coke production pipeline.
People at the top are El Yayo and La Gringa. Yayo's Bolivian, an ex-Cocalero turned cocaine producer. Gringa seems to be a disgraced chemist. She used to work for an NGO.
This is
here in
not good.
Bolivia
This is
before
annoying.
teaming up with the cartel.
Bowman. We're in
There we go.
Florida.
Thankfully it was not long, unlike the Paladin 9 line, which is like a minute and a half of crush for Sam Fisher.
That means taking down General Barrow.
The commander of Unidad. How hard is he to get to?
We've got no leads on the general's location, but we've got word of a data center at Unidad's Mob Jaguar. Our source tells us it's chock full of informed personnel. It may even tell tales about some of Unidad's less than savory operations.
Sounds like a good place to find leads on General Barrow.
I'm sending you the location of Mob Jaguar now. They've probably got the data center underground to keep it cool. And our source couldn't get us any password access, so you'll have to hack in.
You want to check this spot out for intel?
Unidad's darkest secrets are hidden on a
Good.
server.
It did get assigned. I was a bit worried because I got a bit closer than normal.
I'm seeing rail lines coming in and out. Watchtowers, warehouses. Is that a heliport?
If Bowman's intel is up to snuff, the data center's somewhere underground. Let's go find the basement.
Back it up. They're
The
gonna
data
see
center
you.
may be down here. Let's see where this tunnel leads us. Here's the terminal with access to the main system. I'm in. Pull security while I upload all these files to Bowman. There's a shit ton of data here. Let's roll. Data transferring. Maintain the perimeter.
Comiencen el ataque. Las unidades han alcanzado la última posición conocida del enemigo. Ningún contacto en el reporte. Comenzando búsqueda en la zona.
¡Cubran la retaguardia! El enemigo entró al área.
Whatever. Getting on the bike.
Taking a shot. Got it.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
I don't know how we're back to hunted, but I'll take it.
Good. Bowman's got everything worth getting. Let's go.
We pulled some interesting intel from that data hack.
What have we got?
General Barrow's former aide is in jail. Turns out he knew a little too much about Unidad's dirty laundry, so Barrow locked him up. You set him free. He might feel like sharing some secrets he has on his old boss.
That dog will hunt.
We also found information that assets we have placed within Unidad may be exposed. Somehow, some Santa Blanca mook found out who they are, and he's planning to name them to a Unidad captain named Iglesia. You have to silence this cartel informer.
We got a location on the target?
Negative, but we have a location on the Unidad captain. Find him, tail him to his meet with the Santa Blanca informer, then take out the informer.
Roger that. Let us know if you pull anything else from that data hack.
Okay, so we just got 41 seconds there. That may look incredible, and it's definitely very good. But I did reset all my gold splits to the run that was my PB by 9:14 or 2:14. Sorry. I don't know why I keep saying 9:14. But yes, so I reset all of my splits to that because realistically the route has changed enough that I feel a bit awkward.
Heads up, hostiles in the area. Eyes on the soldier with the submachine gun, near the prison window.
Okay, occasionally there's a dude right there, and if he's there, that's a problem for us. Otherwise, though, we get to do this mission for free. If I could, you know, figure out how to get into a door.
¿Qué carajo, pues? What the fuck is going on here? ¿Qué carajo? Who the fuck are you?
Anyway,
Chance of stopping fuckers.
so I've probably done that section previously faster sometime in the past, but because a lot of the route had changed for the back half of the run, I just deleted all of my splits as if my 9:14 is the best I've ever done ever. 2:14, not 9:14. Damn it, Hark. So, that's what's going on there. Looks like we lost just a touch of time here. Probably,
Good luck.
yeah, a second. So actually, we would have been faster if I could figure out how to get into doors.
General Barrow has a daughter who goes by the name Erendira Buendia. She's living in a village in Flor de Oro, working as a civil servant.
I've got the activity working on it now. Get a hold of the daughter. We can use her to urge General Barrow to meet with us.
She's a civilian, Bowman.
We've got her cell phone. I'm sending you the data now. You'll be able to track her yourselves. Go get her, then get her father, the general.
Solid copy. Operation Kingslayer has all the makings of a political mess.
We sure stepped in shit this time.
It's when the bureaucrats start asking us to bend morals and laws that I start to worry.
But politicians do it all the time.
That's because politicians already have some...
Oh, I totally missed the light pole that was there.
You mean us, don't you? You mean this time it's us. Wait.
Ah, well.
Bowman, we're boots down in Libertad province. What can you tell us?
Libertad is where Santa Blanca gets the precursors it uses to refine Coca paste into cocaine. It's a tricky process that requires special knowledge and a lot of very nasty chemicals. Intel on the ground is pretty thin. The local Buchon keeps a very low profile. We think he might be one of the cartel's top chemists, so I'd really love to find out what he knows. Get out there, rattle some cages, and see what you can find out.
Copy that. We're on it.
I believe in my 214 I showed off the teleport strategy that I'll occasionally use in Libertad. I mention it now because I've had it backfire on me twice recently.
Keep an eye out. General
I'm going to
Barvechos
try it one last time. This will pretty much be it.
Keep in mind she's a
But,
renegade. We need her.
If she don't want to help...
There's a decent chance it's going to backfire again, and that's a terrible way to get woken up. I mean, really. Armed men come running into your house, grab you as you're standing up out of bed.
Lo siento. Mire, I cannot help you.
You can and you will. We know the general is your father. We only want to meet him.
¿Qué? Why should I believe you?
Because you don't have a choice. You think the cartel sicarios are bad? We are the people they have nightmares about.
Papa? Some gringos have found me. Americanos. I am not hurt. They say they only want to meet. No, I do not trust them. He says you are malos, peligrosos, but he has given me a location.
You know, it's a good thing we lost our helicopter.
Sure are a lot of lights.
Instead, we get to have this pretty pink and white skull motif again.
General Barrow alive, but I don't expect him to be friendly. Wanna get to that
Realistically, the weapons on our helicopter don't matter at all, and that's about the only real difference between what we lost and what we have here. Is this has no weapons and the previous had machine guns on it.
This is the RP. Keep your eyes open. I don't trust the big man. It's the general.
You Yankees are proud bastards.
Ambush! General fucked us over. Get him! Get that
Vale,
quieto.
pendejos. Our good general knows when to surrender.
Didn't have to go down this way.
Of course it did, cabron. You threatened my daughter. My only regret is that I did not bring more soldiers.
Sir, we've come to you because we need your help.
This is not how one asks for help in Bolivia.
This isn't the
I've made this joke many times, but yes, this is exactly how you ask for help in Bolivia right now, at least in this game.
You can't be happy with how they're treating your country.
Do they treat it any worse than the Americans?
Sir, your daughter's safe. Whether or not you help us, you are coming with us.
We're still engaged.
I was in La Paz trying to speak to the president with...
Let's see how kind this load is feeling. Pretty kind. Oh, don't drive into me, don't drive into me, don't drive into me. Thank you for not driving into me. They have some amazing aim. For how bad they are with our normal guns, their helicopter pilots are just top-notch. This is interesting. Normally it's starting to be daytime right about now, as I recall.
Look at that.
Pretty good sized city considering the location.
Reminds me a little bit of Houston. Everything is built around the oil refinery.
Looks like the boss's house. Let's go check it out. Nobody here. Search the house, see if there's anything useful. Got a location here for a chemical institute run by the cartel. Looks like the Buchon himself is responsible for training the students. Let's check it out.
Oh, there it is. There's the morning coming. I guess we are here a minute earlier than normal. Can you please not, Unidad? Just, please. I actually think you're a missile helicopter too. You'd be real bad.
We got company station.
Building up ahead. Looks like some kind of school.
That's the Chemical Institute. V Gas, the local oil and gas company, used to train the locals and give them jobs once they graduated. Then, of course, the cartel showed up, and that all changed.
Let's see if we can find the boss in there. HVT spotted. Looks like the local Buchon. Let's grab him and make him talk.
Don't hurt me!
Okay, so we are not suspected, and we are in an area where there's no way in heck they could ever see us. But occasionally your squad will just get spotted. If there was a way for me just to tell my squad, hey, don't follow me for this next mission, I would do so here. It would make this strategy pretty much 100% consistent.
Then you let me go? That depends on how convincing you are.
If I see any suddenly kills experience pop up, that means we've gone loud. There's a chance we'll go loud even without that, but that's one way to guarantee while I'm in this cutscene. I have yet to see it. Weaver is very afraid of the sniper on the roof.
In case you feel the need to call him back. Bowman, this is Nomad.
You also do have to wait just a second there, because the mission doesn't end when you first knock the guy out. The mission ends when you tell Bowman. This load is feeling long, which means we probably just lost time. I have no idea what makes loads go long or not, but this one's definitely gone long now. I expect to see it'll say 95, yep, % any second there.
The cartel Buchon in Libertad is a U.S. national named Marcus Jensen.
Got it. Let me run the name and I'll see what comes up.
Better make it quick. I'm going after him now.
There's sometimes a van here, sometimes a truck. I didn't realize that until last run, when this truck spawned for the first time.
Nomad, I just uploaded a video for you. Should give you some background info on the local boss.
I got it. I'll fly.
So that teleport strategy is incredibly consistent in that there's really no risk of you ever getting spotted. The parachute strategy, I should say. The only risk that comes from it is
potions or even a curse for their enemies. No shit.
Eyes up. If the intel is correct, Jensen could be here somewhere.
What in the hell is a guy like Jensen looking for in a place like this? Whatever it is, it ain't good.
I'm a scientist.
Okay, I'm doing Shoey strategy here.
Show me your hands. Do it now, goddamn fascist.
Since I think I lost a bunch of time on that load, I'm going to try and make up some of it right here.
Don't make me tell you again.
The real risk with this is, as you saw there, sometimes he just decides not to run, or not to cower from the helicopter.
You try that shit again and I'll put a bullet in both your legs.
And so you're just kind of stuck making sure that he does. The other major risk you have is you are basically parked right along this road here, and these vehicles can drive right into you and cause all sorts of mayhem. And they can take enough damage to explode, like they did right after we left.
We rattled somebody's cage.
This is bullshit. You can't just arrest somebody for going to a fucking market. Save it, Jensen. We know all about you and the cartel. What I don't get is this. You're a scientist, right? So what the hell were you doing at a place like the Witch Market? Processing cocaine isn't just about solvents and reagents. Not the way I do it, at least. I get powders from the brew hosts that speed the process along and make the result more potent. Yeah? Like what? Like, fuck you. That's proprietary information. You want my secret recipe, you gotta pay for it.
So I kind of left a thought hanging there as we got into the Marcus Jensen, because I just decided on the spot to do Shoey strategy. What I was saying is that parachute strategy is very consistent. I've never been spotted myself. The inconsistent part is your squad, and then the load thereafter. I kind of prefer that to relying on not getting exploded or shot down by snipers. So I think I'm just going to keep using it. Occasionally, like I said, my squad has been spotted, and recently that's happened more often than not, which does make me a bit worried. But when it works, it just feels fine. I mean, there's a lot less for me to actually have to do there, which means a lot less chance for me to add risk into the run.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Okay, I'm getting my grenade launcher ready, because this mission that we're going into here, Prison Village, has been just awful every time I've done it in the last
Good to go.
3 days, 4 days, week, something like that. It went well exactly once. Every time thereafter, it has been an absolute nightmare, and all of it comes down to explosives. Now, most of the explosive problem is the mortar in the area. So, I'm pulling out my grenade launcher, I know roughly where to aim, and after I have hacked the computer, we will take out the grenade launcher, or the mortar.
Bowman, this is Nomad.
There we go.
What have you got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province. Politicians, rebel sympathizers.
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
Anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood. Coming up on Rosario, cartel prison village.
Not sure if Santa Blanca keeps records, but if they do, could be some leads on all these missing people.
Worth a shot. Let's hit it. I'll be damned. The cartel just ripped the wall into a prison.
What's the play?
Am
Same as before. Get
stupid.
inside, find the warden's office, search it for
I am very stupid.
There have to be answers behind those
Just
walls.
just
Let's move.
exceedingly
That's gotta be the
stupid.
warden's office. If there are any prisoner records, they'll be in there. We need to get inside and see what we can find. Download started. Stay alert, people. Download complete. Let's exfil and get the data.
There we go.
rolling. Oh, wait. Fucking hell!
Grenade! Watch out! You're in trouble. Get down. Grenade! Grenade!
Download complete. Let's hold on. I requested a vehicle from the rebels.
The mortar's down, so that's the big risk. There is a sniper and there's a heavy, both of whom could cause trouble for our helicopter. Neither of whom did. Okay, maybe the sniper caused a touch of trouble because we are at white smoke now.
Download. Wait.
I don't know how I did there. I realized I didn't click the button as I was running away to get to this helicopter.
Download complete. Let's exfil and get the data to Bowman. Hopefully there's something here we can use. Got a PC over here. There's a record of the prison's inmates.
I love how confused Nomad gets with this area.
Every document. Reporting la cárcel del pueblo.
Cartel's keeping high-value rebels prisoner here.
We free some of these people, they could tell us something about the disappearances.
Chances are with this size operation, jail cells unlock automatically when the power goes out.
So we take out the Jenny.
We gotta find it. Hold up.
Sniper, I'm engaging takeoffs.
Well, this is going louder. Sooner than I'd like.
They know we're here.
Ow. Okay, one of my teammates teleported, but not to me. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool.
You'll be fine, man. I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'd have liked you to have been on your way, like, you know, a couple minutes ago. Granted, a couple minutes ago was not when I was dead, but hey.
Fucking hell. Jenny's down. Those cell doors must be unlocked. Let's talk to one of these prisoners.
Oh my god.
We can find out about the
Dude,
disappearances.
you... Why do you have normal rebel AI? Why?
Hey, I need your help with something. We've been trying to figure out what happens to the people who disappear in San Mateo.
What happens to them is el pozolero.
Stew maker? But what does he do with the bodies? Where are they?
He takes the corpses and stuffs them into oil drums, then covers them with lejía. What's the English?
Lye. Caustic soda.
Sí. Sosa cáustica. Within a few days, the bodies in the oil drums, well, there are no bodies left to find.
So now we've got a name, we need more info on El Pozolero.
Damn, that's a lot of time lost.
He's the only one who can lead us to any of the remains. I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
I'm gonna swap helicopters here because this next mission we're going into is guaranteed to go loud.
A journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo. She's caused enough trouble that the cartel's gonna make her disappear next. We've got her 20. Let's get to her before the Sicarios do.
And since our previous helicopter is at White Smoke, no reason to not swap it out for something that is healthier.
Ready?
Engaging
Fire.
Tagos. Copy that. Shit, they spotted us. Take cover.
¡Sáquenme de aquí! Gracias. Fucking hell, it's good to be free.
You the journalist?
Me llamo Lupe Vera.
Good, she's actually following. I've had her, I believe in the
To whom do I owe my rescue?
214 even, she got stuck there and then immediately exploded. And then she didn't want to leave the second time we did the mission either. So, I am thankful she felt like cooperating this time. That was a close call with the terrain there.
Coming up with the journalist's last known location. Let's track her down and find out what she knows about the
Nomad,
people.
she's in the helicopter with us.
Looking for her too.
The hideout is just ahead.
Good. Show us that intel on the people disappearing in San Mateo. We need to put a stop to it.
It's not hard to guess that los desaparecidos, the disappeared, have all been murdered. I've got notes and some.
This went decently smooth. I expect we probably got a good 30 seconds back from it.
Like a fucking garbage service.
That's it? What about its route, its schedule?
Nothing specific.
Maybe more than that, actually. Maybe like an extra minute back?
I just know that the truck's last stop is a place where the cartel gets rid of the bodies. What about my story? There are dozens of families, hundreds who need answers to what happened to their loved ones.
When we get answers, you'll be the one to spread the word. Adios.
And gracias.
Okay.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing.
We got back a minute 45.
Is there anything on El Pozolero?
That is brilliant.
The truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside, and anybody put in the back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's
Yeah, I think I like night vision on at this point. This time of day in game is a bit annoying. Just a bit too light for night vision to be super comfortable and a bit too dark for me to want to
Eyes on the truck. We need this fucker alive.
He's already got a loading back full of goddamn bodies.
Hey, we didn't actually blow up the truck for once.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
Clear on my side.
You El Pozolero?
For serious? Fuck no, I'm not that Diablo. I just drive the truck, way, nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Morillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero
If this civilian gets impatient and drives over me, I'm gonna be real angry.
El Pozolero's real name, Raul Morillo. He also gave up Pozolero's location.
Outstanding. I'll run Murillo's name and send you whatever background I can find.
This one's weird, Bowman. These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
Just got a file transfer from Bowman. Looks like she was able to dig up some background on El Pozolero.
Coming at this from a different angle than I'm used to.
Got no idea what we're walking into.
I'm getting like tense, you know? Kind of like a little nervous.
Like Bowman said, there are a lot of variables in play.
There aren't a lot of variables. We just don't know what they are, so we're taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozolero before he sees us. Coming up on the cartel base now. Let's go find El Pozolero. Manos arriba, let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
I got eyes on El Pozolero. Remember, we need him alive.
I got one narco, over by the parking area.
Mierda. Ahora sí ya valió. Madres.
That sniper can't make up his mind if this Santa Blanca helicopter is suspicious or not.
Going on.
No, he made up his mind. Bit late. Bit late.
Okay, we're still alright.
I don't remember if my 214 went by helicopter or not. I think it did. I think it was making up
Bear. Like a teddy bear.
for my 220, which didn't.
I'm not overly afraid of the dark, but Pepito will think I'm cheating on him. Nidia Flores once gave me a jirafa azul, and Pepito says the nastiest things to wear.
Bike is knocked down again. I find it funny that's inconsistent. Sometimes that bike is knocked down, sometimes it's not. Is it the helicopter causing the draft? Is it me? Because it seems like it's knocked down before we get within range.
I can handle stupid and I can handle grim, but I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the proper way to react to the dead.
Not bad at all.
He's disassociating.
Exactly.
I, for one, am not gonna let my kids burn ants anymore.
Were you letting your kids burn ants before, Weaver? I really want to know this.
Things are moving fast on Santa Blanca's side of the board. El Muro and El Sueño are at war.
This because Sueño told Muro to kill his own brother?
After that, Muro paid Unidad to hit Sueño.
Because that didn't go so well.
Not so much.
So now we let these assholes wipe each other out?
I wish. Unfortunately, Muro is one of our only shots at Sueño. They've been best friends since childhood. We need to know everything he knows.
Got it. So we grab El Muro before Unidad slips him out of Bolivia, or Sueño kills him.
Okay, the mission did get assigned. We're good there.
We got small arms fire. El Muro's Unidad buddies are trading shots with Santa Blanca.
Alright, we go in and we find El Muro.
El Muro's on the move.
Let's get the motherfucker.
We need him alive. I say again, we need that HVT alive. Come here, fuckface.
Back off, puto! Get your fucking hands off me! Chingada madre!
It does bother me that it pops up with the knockout prompt right as he's next to you.
Shooting these fuckers.
And I mean, the keys are E and F, so they're not super close necessarily, but they're not very far away from each other either. So it always freaks me out a bit. Hey, it's a convoy.
If you gringos were smart, you stopped right here. Put a bullet in my brain and go about your fucking business.
Maybe we just like your company, Muro. Isn't every day we meet a genuine Billy badass.
You got huevos, I'll give you that. But you pendejos are just as people on my way to killing a Sueño.
Two men like you being friends. You all had to know one day you were gonna try to kill each other.
Maybe. True amigos are a rare thing in this line of work.
But you can always count on blood.
A huevo. Between mi jefe and mi hermano, the church will always be mi hermano. I'm gonna skin that pendejo Sueño and I'm gonna hang his fucking face on the wall. Or like a trophy, you know?
Yeah, I get the idea.
But you... I ain't gonna take no trophy when I kill you. You ain't worth it.
This is it, El Muro. Welcome to the end of your illustrious career.
I like you, Yankees. You always know how to dream.
Pretty decent El Muro.
Good to go.
So, I mentioned I had a run that got killed by El Yayo, the load specifically. I don't remember exactly where it was in the 214 range, because it was another 214. I think it was a 214 40 something. So I lost quite a bit of time overall, and I was, like I said, like a minute and a half ahead going into El Yayo.
There aren't any other 4 Americans causing trouble for Sueño. He says he wants to talk. He's acting
But,
like you'll sing Kumbaya and hug it out.
actually going into San Mateo, the...
Sure. It's also a chance to get yourself killed. There's nothing to stop this.
Prison Village mission, the very first one that I said has been going bad recently, went bad. The rest of San Mateo, I made a bunch of time, but I went from a minute plus ahead to about a minute behind, and I was able to bring a lot of that back in San Mateo, but a lot of that also came back in the other back half of the run, the rest of this. So hopefully, I can keep those, get those same time savings I was having in that run. Mainly they were in Ocoro, and a bit in Villaverde, as I recall. I believe the minor strike mission went really well in Villaverde.
The Cocaleras are terrified of her. Take a look at the video I just sent and you'll understand why. She runs Tabacal like her own mini cartel. Production of coca leaf, distribution by truck and train, and enough security to keep the Cocaleras in line and the convoy secure. All of it run with ruthless efficiency. I'm in contact with a small group of rebels. They're willing to help us fight the cartel if we can prove our good intentions.
Got any suggestions?
2 things you can do to earn their trust. First, an old Cocalero named Chavez has been trying to get the farmers to stand up to the cartel. Word is he's giving a speech to the Cocaleros at the Agricultural Cooperative. Make contact with him there. Keep him safe.
What else?
Supposedly, the cartel collects their coca in this province from a single farm. Ambush the cartel when they come for the coca. That should send a message to the Cocaleros and disrupt Madre Coca's production.
Coming up on the agricultural cooperative now.
There's Chavez. He's probably about to give a big speech. More like a big middle finger to the cartel. The guy's got balls, I'll give him that.
Let's see if we...
Who demonios are you? Did Madre Coca send you?
Expecting trouble, senor?
Oiga, you didn't answer my question.
I'm a friend, and I'm trying to keep you from making a big mistake.
Mistake? Usted que sabe? Since when is helping my people a mistake?
If you make this speech, people are gonna get killed. It's that simple. Madre Coca is gonna send in her people, and it's gonna get bloody.
So I should stay silent? That's your answer? Se equivoca. Then you are no better than Madre Coca. Get out of my way, gringo. I must speak with my people.
This is Nomad. We're at the agricultural cooperative. Chavez blew off our warning. He's about to speak to the Cocaleros.
The rebels say Chavez is the real deal. A true revolutionary.
He's a dead man walking. The cartel is not gonna let this slide.
Do whatever it takes to keep Chavez alive. That'll show the rebels we're serious about stopping Madre Coca.
On it.
This is the one province where this slower helicopter, in terms of maneuverability anyway, is king, because we just need these weapons. We'll use it for one mission in Ocoro as well. Okay, I delayed on the shot there just a bit to try and avoid shooting civilians. I have had this mission reset on me once before because civilian casualties.
Fire.
Roger.
I feel like he skipped the first line of his speech. Okay, you feel like ending? He's completed his speech twice now. Beautiful.
Bowman, we wrapped it up. Chavez is secure.
Good work. Keep digging for intel on Madre Coca's operations. We need to know where the Coca leads are going and where they're being stored prior to transit.
Roger that. We're on it. Spotted one with some machine guns. It's like an old freight yard up ahead. Signs of cartel activity.
This might be some sort of logistics hub they use for moving coca leaves.
Let's take a close. Hold on.
I'm opening fire.
Asshole's going to stay quiet.
Must have been $10 million worth of...
Wait.
Okay, I went really high there to get out of the engaged state, but That's a problem because this thing goes down, descends just super slowly. So we did waste some time essentially there because of that. But we are only suspected at this point.
Get back before they make you. You're right over the edge.
It's a route planned for a convoy that moves along the death road. A security team rides along with it. There's a name here. Salazar. Bowman, we're picking up chatter about a cartel lieutenant by the name of Salazar. You got anything on him?
Yes. Jorge Salazar. Madre Coca's baby boy.
Say again?
The story goes something like this. Salazar was 17 years old and working in the fields when Madre Coca took over Tabacao. She took a liking to him from the start. Said he reminded her of her own son, who died when he was about Jorge's age. She offered Jorge a job. Jorge's father protested. So, she had the old man stuffed in a sack of tires and set him on fire. Jorge has been her adopted son and right-hand man ever since.
That's seriously fucked up.
Salazar's probably the one person in the world Madre Coca really trusts. We grab him, it'll turn her world upside down.
We'll see what we can do.
Escort car's been destroyed.
Holy shit, look at that drop. I've heard stories about the death road, but it's a whole other thing to see it up close.
Yeah, that's a disaster waiting
Magic
to happen. Waiting to happen. More like happens all the damn time. I wouldn't ride that road with a gun to my head.
I've got eyes on Salazar.
Target mark. Let's take him alive.
Where are you taking me?
Someplace where Madre Coca won't find you.
You're a fool. There's no place in Bolivia where she can't find me.
You really think she'd go to all that trouble just for you? Get your head out of your ass. She's using you.
Using me? She pulled me out of the fields and made me her right-hand man. I was 17, and everyone in Tabacal treated me like a king. She gave me power, respect, people feared me.
Yeah, you won the asshole lottery. Good for you. She's probably lining up your replacement right now.
You don't know her like I do, gringo. Trust me. You're going to burn. You're dead, hijo de puta. You hear me? You know who the fuck I am?
You're Madre Coca's boy, right? She used to wipe your ass and tuck you in at night.
The hell did you just say?
Shut your hole, mama's boy. You're coming with us. Someone wants to talk to you. We're coming up on the rally point.
Heads up. This is our stop.
Not sure I mentioned it, but I just realized I've been doing this without music tonight. Nice! That was a good Salazar section. And now, I have a chance to put on music because we're just sitting here waiting.
For us. Looks like Salazar finally talked. It's a list of Santa Blanca snitches working inside the farmers' co-op. You know what to do. We take them out.
And music on.
Bowman. We got her. Holy shit, we got her.
Say again?
I just heard from my rebel contact in Tabacao. Madre Coca's reached out to them. She thinks they're the ones who've got Salazar, and she wants him back. She wants to set up a meet to negotiate.
You believe her?
I believe she wants Salazar. The rest doesn't matter. We've got Madre Coca right where we want her. You can accompany the rebels to the meet. Talk to her. Convince her that if she wants Salazar back, she's got to play along. I'm sending coordinates for the RV now. The rebels will take you to the meet. I'm counting on you to keep things from getting out of hand, Nomad. We need Madre Coca alive.
Ambush! Light these assholes!
Hold up.
Dang it. Just come on out, Madre Coca.
This is Nomad.
There we go.
Coca's dead.
What the hell happened?
It was an ambush. Madre Coca never had any intention of negotiating. She was looking for hostages of her own to trade for Salazar. She damn near got them.
That doesn't seem right. I think I tagged the wrong location.
Taking a run at her. The only mistake she made was thinking we'd go down easy once the trap was sprung.
Yeah, I hear ya. I still think it was worth a risk.
Okay, never mind. That's about right.
Take your team and disappear. Madre Coca's death is going to cause a lot of waves, and I need to see how it all shakes out.
Roger that. Nomad out.
There we go. That's where I want to be.
Here we go.
Yeah, I did tag the wrong spot. That's way too far north for where I want to be.
There's the farm where cartel snitches are hiding. As soon as we hit one
But we do want to be going up through this
need to take them down fast before they get away.
area right here. And it should be like straight ahead from here. I think. Yep. It's actually that light right there, I believe. Now those are cars. I still think that's about right. Yeah, there's some that are not moving. Not used to this. Normally Villa Verde is pretty much all in the day, if everything's going right on the run. And to be fair, it's going to be daytime soon, it looks like. I discovered something interesting the other day, which is, as soon as I get over this area here, I'm going to skydive, because this thing descends just so heinously slowly. As soon as I see it say, we are in Villa Verde, because it turns out the Bowman calls can actually start.
Yeah.
Yep.
Villa Verde. Map shows one major road which leads to the city of Villa Verde. Other than that, looks like a lot of jungle.
Let's give Bowman a call. Bowman, we're crossing into the province Villa Verde.
Other than a lot of legal coca farms, there's a mine there owned by the cartel. The mine is the cartel's source for pyrolusite. It's used to make chemicals that purify the cocaine, make it nice and white or something.
I think we could screw up that step in production for you.
I don't have intel on who's running things in Villa Verde. Be careful. Gather intel on the Buchan before making any big moves. Bowman out.
Roger that. Moving. Ready to engage. Opening fire.
We're going to keep this quiet.
Got something here. Looks like the local boss is a guy named Elway. He has a house in a place called Riverine. Let's check it out. Bowman. The name of the
Had to make sure to spawn the right helicopter there.
Elway? We know him. I wasn't sure he was in Villa Verde. He's in charge of processing the pyrolusite into the chemical used to purify the cocaine. An Unidad lieutenant named Bento caused an accident in the processing plant that burned Elway's fucking face off.
Oh, so it was easy to spot in the crowd.
When the bandages came off, Lieutenant Bento made fun of Elway's hamburger face.
Bento's kind of a dick. Causes an accident and then makes fun of the damage he caused.
Frame Elway for the lieutenant's murder, the war starts up for real. I'll send you some intel on Elway. Bowman out.
Bowman just sent us a video starring none other than Bolivia's butt-ugliest comedian, Elway. Sure to be a barrel of
Okay, if I remember correctly, in my 214 here, we had massive problems in this section. This mission itself, like this split, was fine. But then we lost a ton of time to the lab because we lost our helicopter and got down to trying to get to a secondary helicopter.
That's to be the cartel's operations center for Villa Verde.
The local Buchan should have quarters.
Hold up.
That looks good.
Look at this little arsenal.
These are homemade shotgun shells. Mexican pesos and birdshot inside.
That's a signature. When Elway shoots somebody, he wants everyone to know it was him. Let's grab these and give Bowman a call.
Was hoping to stay unengaged. Just hunted. I lost a chunk of time there. Not really sure to what, but hey, there you go. Probably making sure that intel gather stayed quiet. That's probably where I lost the time, actually.
Sound good?
Devious. Make it happen.
I got eyes in a lab over here.
We should get Bowman on the horn before we turn that place into dust.
Right. I'll give her a heads up so she can get to finding the next one. Bowman, you found one of the pyrolusite labs.
Good work. Now that we know what they might look like, let me see if I can find any others in the area. And there it is. Transmitting the new location to you now.
Looks like we've riled them up. Lab destroyed.
On to the next one.
Yeah, my best by a minute just because I reset my splits and I've only gotten back here once, and it went just as poorly in the leaving of Framing Elway Part 1.
I like the idea of this loading pesos and bird shot.
When I was a kid, a neighbor used to fill his shotgun with rock salt instead. That's some hardcore shit. Blasting salt into the wound.
I am actually going to get rid of my marker because it is going to throw me off. Okay, so long as we don't become engaged here, we do not have to worry about the mortar.
That should put a nice crimp in Elway's career.
Not to mention the cartel's supply chain.
Sounds like it's cervezas time.
Since we did get engaged, because the guard rounded the corner there, I'm just going to run around the corner, toss some grenades, take out that mortar, and then we're out. No, stop it. We don't want to keep this fight going.
Got a station for SB's communication network.
I say we knock down that door and take out their control terminal. Check this out. The head of the miners' union in Villa Verde, this guy named Chango.
And we do want the weapon over here, or the weapons on our helicopter, so we'll take this one over here instead of the one we've been using.
To lend us a hand with fucking up their pyrolusite supply chain.
That's the union leader.
Let's go talk to him.
He's just sweeping.
We hear you'd like to get those SB soldiers off your back.
Por supuesto. Who wants to work like a slave for those narcos?
If we could make that happen, would you be willing to abandon the mines for good?
Pero no pueden. You can just kill off every Santa Blanca soldier in the country.
If we could manage it, we would. But we can take out enough of them for you to have the time to gather your families and flee.
Se lo agradezco mucho. Santa Blanca has taken over our place in San Marquesa. Clear out that mine, and we should be able to get free.
That we can make happen.
Punch it, man.
Look alive. This is the miners' district, and it's crawling with Santa Blanca. Clear them out, and those miners are one step closer to leaving these parts for honest work.
Copy. You should see our main soon.
So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happens here. But on the speedrun, both Shoey and I have been getting this now. Where it acts as if, or it plays the voice line as if we had called in Rebel backup, which is a skill we do not unlock anytime during the speedrun.
Target down.
Beautiful.
How are we looking?
We're clear over here. Clear. I can use some rounds.
Clear here. That got kind of stressful, huh?
Well, if you didn't want to be a gunfighter, you should have joined the Peace Corps.
Ready? Open
I'm
fire.
opening fire on these shitheads.
Ah, shit. We've been spotted.
Okay, not sure anyone in my squad shot him, but there you go. That's good. That's real good.
That ought to keep their polvo from turning nice and white.
You know, pyrolusite is used to filter water, too.
There are other ways to manage that, though, right?
Fuck it. I was drinking bottled water anyway.
Here's Captain Bento.
Let's take him out.
Unidad captain is down.
Plant those shotgun shells and get going.
That is clipping.
Unidad wants Elway dead for killing that officer. Sueño wants him dead to make peace with Unidad. And you destroyed the...
And I didn't get in the helicopter in time. That's annoying. That's a lot of people right there.
Man down, man.
God damn, that was close.
Unidad wants Elway dead for killing that officer. Sueño wants him dead.
One of them threw a grenade. Thankfully, Midas is a boss and shot him down, so the grenade didn't actually go on top of us. Midas, I love you.
You can ask him in person. If he wants to stay breathing, Elway's got nowhere else to turn but us. And I want to know what he knows.
Got a lead on his 20.
Unidad is hunting him down. Head to their base. See if you can find intel on his location there.
Jesus, you like giving us the impossible missions. Just give us a call if you find something out before we have to sneak into the devil's asshole, okay?
I thought you liked poking around the devil's asshole. Bowman out.
With the shotgun shells there, Unidad will accuse Elway of the killing, and nobody's friends anymore.
Come on, let's go see what other trouble we can stir up. There's the Unidad base.
We're crazy sneaking into there. We don't get paid enough.
You don't get crazy pay?
I hear it's like 3 times combat pay, but they charge you extra for the therapy.
They're on alert. I'm looking at 2 Unidad riflemen.
We're good.
I don't see him.
Inside the bunker.
According to this, Unidad has a tracker on Elway's car.
We better hurry then, before they find him. I'm good. Crank it.
Elway and I used to not get along. Recently, he and I have been getting along just fine. But if there was ever a run that he was going to screw me over, this would be it. So I'm calling it now. Elway is going to screw us over. So prove we're friends, Elway. You know, prove it's nothing personal. You know, prove you do have respect for us, like you say. Okay, why has this patrol not been lost yet? Seriously. Thank you.
I got eyes on Elway.
What the fuck you do that for? That was a civilian. We rattled somebody's cage.
I think I'm on top of a car. I am.
Get back quieto.
I know this was all business. Thanks, Elway. We don't hate you either. I mean, Los Polvos is a fucked up business. My cousin Chito up in Culiacan, he does so much blow, I don't think he can recognize himself in the mirror. His nose is running all the time. He used to sing good.
It's a shame. Narcotics trade ruined Cousin Cheeto's singing voice. It's the true lesson to take away from this game.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Okay, I want Santa Muerte for the next section. Unfortunately, it always spawns a bit far away, so I am just going to fly there. It probably would have been faster to grab the bike. I definitely should have, actually thinking about it. But I didn't. So...
Heads up, Nomad. Looks like La Gringa just hit her expiration date with the cartel.
What do we know?
The damage you've done to cartel production forced La Gringa to start cutting the purity of her coke to keep up with demand. Maybe she was playing for time, hoping she could get things back under control before Sueño noticed. If so, she bet wrong.
Now Sueño's going to make an example out of her.
There's a crew on the way to her house right now. La Gringa's got nowhere to run.
Unless we give her a way out.
Exactly. I need you to haul ass and get to her house in Trujillo. Convince her she's better off with us than with Sueño and get her to the extraction point.
What the hell does the cartel want with an old fish processing plant?
Gotta be a lab in there. Nothing else makes sense.
Just the kind of target we're looking for.
Let's go. Coming up on the objective. Get ready. We need to get inside and destroy their mixing vats and ovens. Taking those out will shut the place down for months.
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
No, they haven't. They've heard us.
Taking a shot.
Yeah, we lost 10 seconds there.
Site's destroyed.
Wait.
Okay, you're way back there. Just leave me be.
Get back to business.
Nice stuck bullet there.
Head out of his ass, and pretty soon he won't have an operation left to run.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I'm opening fire.
Shit, we got a sniper out.
Man, I could not hit that guy to save my life.
Been spotted.
Thankfully, not a necessity to save my life.
We got a man down.
Ooh. I mean, that's not super uncommon, but it's decently uncommon.
Grenade, move, move, move!
Oh, that's good.
Hold on, man, I'll be
Rally
right
on
there.
me.
Fuck, get away
I was worried that might be close enough. Okay, so we are going to lose just a touch of time here. It's not going to show up in this segment, it'll show up in the next.
Take cover.
Oh, looks like we lost a bit of time here regardless. And I might actually die from the snipers. Not my helicopter, but me.
Alamasario's gonna have to deal with this quick, or his granddad will skin him alive.
We're Keep turning up the heat until he jumps. Then we get him.
Okay, it's on the second floor, not the top.
Fire, fire, fire.
Whatever.
We've got a problem. Fucking Unidad's here.
That is a problem, actually.
Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
They know we're here.
Check it out. Got a location on a cocaine factory operating out of a converted slaughterhouse here in Ocoro.
I don't think that'll be drivable.
Let's go light that shit up.
Just one problem. Factory door requires a key code to open it.
So where do we get the code?
According to this, El Emisario's assistant has it.
You need to track him down.
Okay, this time I'm parking on the road. I have, no matter where I park my dang helicopter, and actually I guess I'm not parking on the road because that looked very dangerous. No matter where I parked my dang helicopter,
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
the extra helicopter always seemed to spawn right on top of me. So this time I'm parking on a road where I was pretty positive it wouldn't spawn. So there's no risk of accidentally killing this helicopter. Because we really do want this one. We're going to use the same strategy we used with Salazar, with El Way, etc. Where we are going to blow up a convoy with the missiles on this, and then blow up the car that the assistant is in, and then we'll grab him, interrogate him, and continue on with our way. There's more than enough time between when we spawn this in and when we will be needing to go down to the base that will spawn a new one at the base. Just as our default, we don't really need to worry about keeping this, except to get to that cocaine factory.
Escort has been
Got eyes
destroyed.
on the assistant. Watch your shots. We still need him to talk.
Escort vehicle is destroyed.
He got out for no reason. That's beautiful.
Easy. Come in.
Fuck! Oh shit! Oh shit!
We're cool.
Dios mío! Don't kill me! Por favor! I have a family!
The access code to the cocaine factory. What is it?
I've got two boys. Two little ones. Mis chiquitos, Gustavo and Felipe. I've got pictures. You want to see them?
No, I don't want to see the damn pictures. Just give me the access code and we're done.
Pero ¿qué es eso? What's the matter? You don't like kids or something?
Jesus. You want to go home to Gustavo and Felipe? Just give me the damn number.
Tuvo bueno. Mire, it's 654-375. That's it, I swear.
Bowman, you've got the code.
I'm sending you a virus to upload into the factory's automation software. It'll screw with the chemical processing in subtle ways that'll spoil the coke, then brick the machines when someone tries to remove it. That'll cost Santa Blanca a lot of product and take the factory out of action for months.
Not sure those will make it. They'll probably drop off. Oh. That may have exactly hit. Nope. Ah well. Not worth worrying about.
Okay, here we go. Once we're inside the factory, we take out control systems and cocaine stocks. Then we get the hell out.
Get in, run around, and break shit. Copy that.
Okay, we're in. We'll hit the control room first.
Copy that.
I see a helicopter there. I think that's mine. How did it... Okay. It exploded, I think.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
No, something exploded, but not it.
Controls are foobarred. That'll shut the factory down for months.
Where to next?
Let's search the warehouses. We take out any cocaine stocks we find, then we exfil.
Copy that.
Yeah, somehow it survived.
Doors open. Taking out the control room must have shorted the locks. Stack up and sweep the pippled up.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
I am out of
Shots
grenades.
fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
Unidad. That's rare. I don't think I've ever seen Unidad here. Oh my god. There we go.
Chopper,
Stockpile
down.
destroyed. Let's go.
Got the helo. Sniper, get the fuck down.
Newman, this is Katari. The damage you've done in Ocoro has made El Emisario very nervous. He's terrified of what El Yayo will think when he finds out how much production capacity has been lost.
Sounds good so far.
To make up the difference, El Emisario has ordered his men to take over a hospital in Ocoro and convert it into a cocaine lab.
Son of a bitch.
We must keep the cartel from taking over the hospital. It's vital to the people of Ocoro and to my people as well. I have sent a small force to defend the building, but it's not enough. They won't last long without help.
Understood. Tell your people we're on the way.
Damn, that was a shitload of polvo we just wrecked. Somebody's gonna be pissed.
This'll put El Emisario's nuts in a vice. He'll have to come out of hiding to deal with the fallouts, and then he's ours.
Okay.
Bookhart village is just up ahead.
Oh, come on, Unidad, really?
Right behind you, boss.
Looks like some of Qatari's rebels are defending La Gringa's house.
What's going on here?
Unidad guys want to sling some lead.
Oh, here we go. They've seen us. They got the healer.
Okay, Unidad will arrive and run into the Santa Blanca, and will likely engage on them. So I'm not too worried about the patrol that came in, but that helicopter could have given us trouble.
Who are you? What do you want?
We're your way out of this mess, understand? But we've got to move right fucking now.
I won't get far. Not like this. I know someone. He lives in a village not far from here. The rebels, they take their wounded to him when they can.
Ooh, looks like Unidad came from the opposite direction. Thankfully they'll run to the rebels, and still should not be a problem.
Don't scare him. He's the bravest guy I know. We met when I was working with the NGO. The fake NGO. He was a local guy.
Get in, Gringa.
A few tons of coke later, he introduces you to the rebels.
He needed medicine. I had the money.
I don't get you. What do you get out of playing both sides?
Hell if I know. I came to Bolivia to help people. That's all I was trying to do.
I just realized my splits are covering the Unidad patrol
Gotta hold on, Gringa.
symbol that would normally be there.
I don't know about that.
I might have to consider moving my splits. Not sure there's a good place to put them, really, though.
Better. What were rebels doing protecting your house?
That Qatari must have sent them. To protect me. But I can't.
quit on me now, lady. Sight's just up ahead.
Hey.
Holt just really wants to say hey to the doctor.
You know this woman?
What happened?
Believe me, Doc, it's better if you don't know. She's got a GSW to the shoulder. Can you help her?
Did she just explode something by walking over it?
We'll buy you all the time we can, but you need to work fast. I've got a feeling Sueño's not done with her yet. Contact. Sueño sent another crew after us. Take him down.
Helicopter incoming.
That was a good shot.
Rebels in Santa Blanca are throwing lead. You want to get some?
Open fire.
I am out of ammo now.
Get to cover. Grenade, get to cover.
There we go.
Get some.
And still no time lost, because that's everything that's going to spawn, and we just get to sit here for another minute
Clear on
plus.
this side.
We'll probably be able to help with the last 30 seconds of the procedure. It's okay, though. It's the last 30 seconds that matter. And actually, I'm going to rotate so that La Gringa has less distance to travel. Okay, we did get here. We must help with this very delicate procedure here.
What's the word, boss?
We've given the doc all the time we can. One way or another, we're getting La Gringa out of here. Okay, Gringa, time to go.
Please, just give me a minute. Stop the bleeding, I got a ball of lead in my shoulder.
The cocktail the doctors gave you? I bet you can't even feel your face, let alone that bullet.
I'll be there.
We're leaving. You feel like you're gonna keel? Okay, let's focus on the mission.
Pat Katari must have sent them to protect me. I feel cold. I'm starting to feel cold.
Why would Pakatari protect?
We're at the extraction point. Let's get her to Bowman and call for a dust-off.
Trying not to park on that hill because that hill has been problematic in the past. I did lose some time overall in this mission.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here. Hey, it's me. Sorry about that.
About time. I was starting to get worried. For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of
that was the right direction.
up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caimanes. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it. Hospital now. Doesn't look like El Masario's made his move yet. Let's find the rebel CO and tell him we're here.
Right behind you, boss.
tal, compas? You've come just in time. My scouts tell me El Emisario's men are on the way.
How's it looking here?
We've sent away as many doctors and patients as we could. Plus a few trucks loaded with medicines and vaccines. That way, if the hospital is lost, at least there will be something left for the sick and injured. Ya pues. My daughter was born in this hospital. Now here I am, carajo. Defending it from cartel thugs who want to turn it into one of their damn cocaine labs. Is nothing sacred to these people?
Nothing but death, Kumpa. That's why we're here. El Emisario's men could hit the place at any moment. We need to get dug in tight before the shooting starts.
Roger that.
This is one of the few missions where they tell us to really, get prepared right away. And then by the time you're actually just even moving, things have already started spawning. Normally, they're very over-eager with the warnings. You've got plenty of time. Nice, rebels. Also, Unidad, what are you doing here? Can you please leave?
Get ready. Fire.
Copy that.
Okay.
Fucking smoke.
Unidad did not leave, but it's okay. They're just going to add to the debris that's going to clog up this road here. Oof. They are gunning it.
Taking a shot.
I am terrible at aiming with this helicopter. Which I guess probably just means I'm terrible at aiming in general.
All tangos are down. Area secure.
Traveling to Ocoro Charlie. So, I believe on Shoey's most recent PB, he teleported to a
Looks like you really stirred
fast travel point
Ocoro.
here by the hospital rather than fly like I did here. When I timed it, it was about 10 seconds faster for my PC, my load times, to fly it, whereas this one was about 10 cents faster to travel. So, or to fast travel, sorry. So, I just do what I can test, basically. The real issue with the fast travel to the hospital is where the helicopter will spawn.
The location. We'll take care of it.
You're not quite close enough to the helicopter or to the hospital to want to use surface roads, and the roads are terrible around there. And where the helicopter spawns is like behind the rally point in a weird, like, kind of hard to reach area. So it ends up just being better, in my opinion.
Copy that. Somebody want to explain to me why we're extracting El Emisario? Ship.
Emisario's just a pawn. Bowman's got his sights set on El Yayo.
So yeah, how long it takes to get a helicopter there is what causes the teleport to be slower. That along with, of course, the actual load time of the teleport.
Damn. When Bowman wants somebody, she don't fuck around.
Hold on. I'll be damned.
Ladies and gentlemen, El Emisario has left the building. Killed himself rather than face his own grandfather. That's fucked up.
I feel like we drove him to it.
Come on, man, stop with that shit. He made a choice.
We need to check the body. See if he's got anything on him. Hey, got a suicide note. Bowman, this is Nomad. Found El Emisario. Dead.
What happened?
Killed himself. Left a note to El Sueño taking the blame for the loss of the labs in Ocoro. Guess the shame of failing his grandfather was just too much to take.
That little shit. We had El Yayo by the nuts, and now this.
Guess he wasn't quite the fuck up we thought he was.
It's okay, we still have El Yayo by the nuts. We're literally about to go pick him up.
It happens sometimes.
I mean, hopefully not by the nuts, but,
it takes to get the
you know.
job done. Same as you.
However you swing, Bowman. And Nomad. No need to judge.
It's Bowman. Looks like the damage you've done to the cartel's production network just paid another dividend.
What's up?
Forcing the Gringa and El Yayo to start cutting the purity of their cocaine has caused prices to drop and done a lot of damage to the cartel's rep.
Sucks to be them. What to do for us?
We got La Gringa, but Sueño still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that.
Thankfully, the guards are comically inept at killing El Yayo.
The cartel realizes we're here. First thing they'll do.
Bien, camarada. Congratulations on defending the hospital from El Emisario's men. We couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it, Katari. Just add it to your bill.
There is one more thing. Before El Emisario's men attacked the hospital, one of my people loaded a truck with vaccines and tried to get them to safety. Unfortunately, he was stopped at the Unidad checkpoint and the truck was confiscated. It's vital we get those vaccines, Yankee. The truck is at the Unidad base now. I know it's asking much of you, but frankly, there is no one else who can do it.
Understood. We'll see what we can do. Vámonos. We're taking you someplace safe.
I cannot leave. If the Sueños men see that I'm gone, the cartel will kill my family.
This is one of those legal Coca farms.
So, like, can we get some legal
RP's just ahead. Nobody get comfortable. I get the feeling we'll be heading right back out again.
Roger.
I should have known.
You should have known, El Yayo.
We're entering a province called Espiritu Santo.
Espiritu Santo is the base for Sueño's religious propaganda. Key to that is a woman named La Santera, a self-proclaimed Santa Muerte.
Let's hope Chewie and Rosa agree to follow us. Last couple of times I've done this mission, they have decided that they're happy where they are, and they just want to hang out in that jail cell.
But most worshippers aren't cartel.
It's a small mercy. You got an angle on changing the mind of a...
Are you kidding me?
You're gonna need to dig for intel.
How did that
Find
work?
out how to take down La Santera in a way that will demoralize the Sicarios and turn the regular folk away from the cartel. When she loses her congregation, bring that witch to me. Bowman out.
Pero Dios mío, won't you Sicarios leave us alone?
Take it easy. We're the good guys.
Don't touch me.
Calm down, Chewie. Your father
'Kay.
sent us.
You expect me to believe that?
You can believe whatever the fuck you want as long as you shut up and follow
Instructions. Now follow me. Both packets.
What's going on out there? My guest is getting antsy. You find Yayo's family?
We're working on it.
Understood. Just hurry, okay? It's gonna be damned ironic if the dude has a coronary waiting for his wife and son.
Roger that. They're going after the wife and son. Stop them. This is it. You're safe now.
Okay, we're hunted.
Rodolfo.
Mi Rosita.
That's going to lose us some time. But neither of these loads have gone long so far. Beautiful.
Nobody's happy about it, but yeah.
Okay. Because we're hunted, we have to leave the area, get unhunted before we can fast travel.
Cartel's gonna have a hell of a time making cocaine without El Yayo. The rest is over my pay grade.
I heard that.
Beautiful. This is looking pretty good. Definitely PB. Maybe a 210. Sub 210. Not gonna get my hopes up.
I have some very important information for you, my friend.
Wildland loves to
One of my men claims
screw you over at the last minute,
We've been in Bolivia.
like El Yayo did last mission, or last good run for me.
Cartel has seen El Sueño. Who is this man of yours?
You're right to be suspicious. The information isn't clear, but with all our reasons,
Sun is just rising.
have forced El Sueño to show his face. There are no buchones left to run things. This could be our chance, Nomad. We can force the cartel out of Bolivia.
Send us the location where you want to meet. We'll be there.
Poke the hornet's nest.
More like we flew over the hornet's nest.
This province is part of the cartel's influence operation. Their propaganda machine.
We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa to proponent. He's also—
Shit, I got a body here. It's that rebel leader Amaru.
We freed that guy from the cartel.
Trying to call Pac, but it isn't going through.
Think Pac and his rebels threw down with the cartel, and Pac had to run?
It doesn't look like there was much of a fight here. I'm calling Bowman. Maybe she's heard from Pac. This is the RV. Something isn't right. Come on, move.
Bowman, got a situation. You set up a meet with Pac and one of his guys.
With Pac? Where are you?
Listen, instead of Pac, we found Amaru. He's been killed. Have you heard from Pakatari?
Pakatari is here with me in Pucara.
Bowman.
The hell is going on here?
No idea. But we gotta get to Bowman, fast.
Never thought I'd hear myself say this about a CIA officer, but if they hurt her, I'll burn this whole fucking country down to get back at them. Right there with you, man.
Bowman said Pac was with her. Then the call got cut off.
Might be the sat phone dropped the call.
Might be Pac fucked.
Unidad has a helicopter in the area. That can make this more interesting.
Got it.
Marking a captain.
Okay, we're still alright. Back it up, back it up.
Bowman.
Bowman, we're in Bukhara.
You know that annoying DJ Perico on Santa Blanca radio? The activity—
Wait, contact! Rebel hostiles!
Fuck! Sniper! Engage him!
Oh shit, we've been spotted. Helo's down.
Back. Sorry we got cut off.
It's okay.
Hola, camarada.
Pac, what the hell are you trying to do?
Same thing as you, amigo. Doing what's right for my country. El sueño will die on Bolivia's soil. My people must know. The government must know. The other cartels must know. The rebels are not slaves for the Americans. We are strong on our own.
Is that why you killed Amaru? Because he wasn't strong enough.
Amaru was a man of ideals. Brilliant ideals. But ideals do not feed people. Ideals do not build armies. Ideals do not take down corrupt governments.
Neither does getting your people killed.
My people know that if they die today, they will return tomorrow as thousands and thousands.
That's not gonna make it any less painful.
If there's one thing I've learned to embrace in this life, it's pain. A lesson I will soon teach.
Boom. Sub 209. We got a 208, baby. Oh, that's great. That's just amazing. I did not expect that in the slightest. But damn, does it feel good.
Where is he? I want to see the
Feels real good.
Put it down. As you wish.
Okay, so changes in this run. Making sure to take out the mortar in
If you're watching this, that means I have executed El Sueño.
Rosario, prison village. Besides that, other things to take into account that we changed up here. We continue to use the Barvechos rally point, and I think that is pretty provably fast at this point. Beyond that, everything else was just really, you know, cleaning things up, making sure that we got everything else down and good. No other real thoughts to add at this point. I am just ecstatic that this happened. We'll see how Shoey takes it, since he's been shooting for that sub 210, and fortunately I just stole that from him. Beyond that, thank you for watching if you got this far, and I hope you have a good day.